Hello, a day with Caleb. We are back at Rescue Mission Bargain Center. I don't know why I always want to call it Bargain Thrift, but it is Bargain Center. Hopefully the wind is not too bad. We'll tuck in the trees maybe to counteract that wind. It is really windy right now. But last time we were here, we got a bunch of $1 movies, DVD, Blu-ray, I think I got VHS, and some binders. We are in need of more binders. So let's go in, see if they have binders, see if that movie sale is still going on, and what else they have to offer inside. I always say America's Thrift is my favorite, but I've been coming to Rescue Mission more and more. It's convenient because my med clinic is right up the road. It's like a mile and a half from here. So anytime I have an appointment or I have to pick up medicine or anything, I just come straight here and then I go to Goodwill, the old Sam's. So it's convenient. And I do not like going to War Robins, which is where America's Thrift is. So anyway, enough rambling. Let's go inside. Weird to see, but they had a Shrek outfit for $7, and also Lord Farquaad for $7. Still have a bunch of movies for sale. The question is, are they still $1 each? Alright, that was Rescue Mission. Got a few things. And movies were still $1. I asked someone, the sign was down, but they were still $1. So we're going to quickly look at Goodwill, the old Sam's, and then we'll probably do a Cars pickup again, just because I have some errands to run. Going to Walmart and a few things, so yeah, pretty good pickups today. Back from Goodwill, we did find a few things in there. We'll show that last, but let's first show what we got at Rescue Mission. This one I didn't film a lot inside. It was a little busier than normal, and I don't want to shove a camera in somebody's face, especially if there's a big group. So I did a few clips, but I still can't believe there's still $1. We got one binder for $2. Looks nice and clean. Then this is for my father. Aunt Bee's Kitchen. What does it say? Now that's good eating. This is my dad's favorite show. We got him a sign with like the big characters on it. Obviously Barney, Andy, I think Gomer is on it, and Opie. I think there's 4 of them. We got him, I want to say we got that in Mount Airy, but I could be wrong about that. But he didn't have an Aunt Bee's sign for his office, so we got him that. Then I won't show these. These are strictly for cases. I'm trying to pile up any good VHS cases that I see. I try to kind of stockpile. Josh did that a while back, if you want to check out his video, where I think he got like 50 or so. But you know, if they're $1 or less, I try to pick them up. Then let's show the movies we got. And yep, those are the fall. Okay, so we got Ever After. I have this in a movie set, but I wanted it separate. Oh, and it does come with the insert. That's good. Flipper disc. I'm not the biggest fan of the flipper disc, but first time on Blu-ray, the African Queen. Got some Humphrey Bogart, some Katharine Hepburn. Might need to replace the case. I don't know if that's showing up or not. There's like a little dent. I don't think that's showing up at all, but it's like caved in. We do have replacement cases. Then this box set was $1. Usually they'll go 1, 2, 3, like count the movies and put $3. But this was $1. I'm not complaining about that. I have Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison. Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison in a 2-pack already, but I did not have Bulletproof at all. So I decided to get this cool set, and we'll trade in that other double feature. Then this is cool. This was also $1, so I decided to grab it. The Amazing Race on Wii. I need to get the Survivor game on Wii, but for $1, I figured why not. At $5, I was debating, but at $1, that was a no-brainer there. The Amazing Race on the Wii. Then Scooby-Doo Return to Zombie Island, original movie. I did not have this. I know I've seen Josh's copy. He has the the complete Scooby-Doo run on film and DVD, Blu-ray, VHS. He has them all. So I know I've seen this, but I did not have it. So Steel Factory sealed, we'll unseal it, and that will go into the collection. Blue Streak, Martin Lawrence, on VHS, with the old Blockbuster sticker on there. I have that on DVD, and I have it in a set, but I didn't have it on VHS. Then these two were kind of gambles, The Adventures of Errol Flynn and The Adventures of Robin Hood. I do have a re-release of Robin Hood, so there's no real danger there, but this I don't have at all. But both of these have codes. The Warner Brothers Disc Rock code. This one is especially concerning, considering this is 05. If you're not familiar, go back and watch my Disc Rock video, or Josh has a Disc Rock video, or is it Damnful Crusader has tremendous videos. But right around the centering of the disc here, there's a little edge, right? It's either on the top or the bottom. Usually I think the top of the disc. So if you have it like this, look at the top. You can barely see it etched along the rim of the disc. If it has IFPPI2U, that is a bad sign. For a long time we thought on the back of the disc there was codes on the back. VB02 we thought was the code, but it turns out the code is on here. So it has IFPPI2U. That is not a good sign. So we'll see how this one does. But this is an 03, which was before the Disc Rock company took over. So we'll see. We'll see if both of these work. If none of them work, we'll see. I have the big Sound of Music set, the special edition Blu-ray disc, like gift set, has a bunch of stuff. But for $1, I figured why not keep going on the variation train. You know, I'm trying to limit the kinds of movies I do variations on. Obviously, I have Titanic. I have Twister, which recently starred. I have The Mummy, Mummy Returns, all those. Then there's like a few others. Ben-Hur, Jaws, Sound of Music. Did I say E.T.? There's a couple of those where I kind of Casablanca, Wizard of Oz. There's maybe 10 where I collect variations. And anytime I can do superhero movies, mostly like X-Men, Spider-Man, Batman, I try and collect those variations. But I'm trying to limit myself. But this one was pretty cool. You know, normally you don't see the Blu-ray in the DVD disc, like the case. Usually it's the other way around, where the DVD will be paired in a Blu-ray case. This is the opposite. Very few of these out there. Disney has done it where they'll put Blu-ray DVD in a DVD case. Then this is for Josh. This was also $1. The full screen trilogy. He did not have the full screen, and these are the single disc. I'm sure he has videos breaking down the differences between these. Okay, so that was all of Rescue Mission. Now we'll do the Goodwill. Hopefully I can do this without them falling. Did a video. Okay, so same for these. I got these for the cases alone, not the movies. And then there's one more movie, but let's get to these. We have more binders. And let's see if I can reach this movie. Yes. Oh, there's a book. Yeah, I forgot about the book. So we have Sidney Poitier in The Lost Man. Looked very interesting. Even though I do believe this is black and white, even though they did paint those pictures to make it look like color, I believe this is black and white. I don't know, 1969. So maybe they just look touched up, don't they? So maybe it is in color. He crowded a lifetime into 37 suspenseful hours. This kind of reminds me a lot of The Running Man, a little bit. So that's interesting. Then we have I Survived, the Sinking of the Titanic 1912 by Laura Tarshish. So I've been on the hunt for this book for a little while. You know, I love anything Titanic, so anything I can pick up that's Titanic related, I'm going to get it. If it's for a good price, I'm not going to drop $50 on something, but then these were all 50 cents, well, 55 cents each, these binders. And these would go perfectly. Last time I found these big, massive, like heavy-duty binders. But now that I'm kind of near the end of my scrapbook journey, I just need these slender, slim ones for my trips. The bulk of my binder or scrapbook collection was like magazine articles from entertainment. I was subscribed to that for like 10 years, even though I wasn't paying. I don't know if I've told this story. Movie Stop, if you were part of their membership, value member, or I forget what they called it, you would get, would you collect points? You would get a certain percentage off of anything you bought, and I think anything used, it was like a big percentage, or you would get some free, and you would build up, you would be first dibs on new releases. Um, there was a bunch of perks, but in that membership, you got a weekly subscription to Entertainment Magazine. So each year, I would renew my membership, so I would get it each year. I was a part of Movie Stop, but then Movie Stop closed down, at least the one here in Macon, and I continued to get Entertainment Magazine. I'm like, well, at the end of the year they'll drop it because the membership's gone. But then each year it would keep going. It went like for probably 4 or 5 years after Movie Stop closed, and they would keep sending me notices that I needed to renew it if I wanted to keep the magazines going. I wouldn't renew it, and they would still send me the magazine. So probably 4 or 5 years after Movie Stop closed, I kept getting Entertainment Magazines. But anyway, so a lot of that, a lot of DVD covers, with it, like movies it doubles or something, I would take the artwork out and put it in a scrapbook. Have a lot of those. But the trip ones I'm doing, basically starting, well, a little before 2016, but any trip I did, I would put in a vanilla folder. So badges, even though I separated those now, they're in their own tote, but like brochures, pamphlets, anything related to that trip is in the binder. So I will take those out, put them on some scrapbook card paper, and then put these smaller binders so I can I'll probably do 2 or 3 trips in one binder, put it on the spine here, make a nice label. So the smaller ones will be good, since they're kind of different trips. The big binders really helped with the Entertainment Magazine articles and the DVD covers. But that was everything. Hope y'all enjoyed. Like, subscribe, share with a movie lover. Comment down below binder if you made it this far. Do you scrapbook? Any movie or game or book that I picked up interests you? If it did, comment down below. Until next time, go out to Rescue Mission if you're local, or your local Goodwill. There's some deals out there, and keep collecting.